Would you believe me if I told you it takes one handshake to change the rest of your life? I go to CCBC for the aviation program, and in the aviation industry, we have a saying, it's all about who you know. Because of this, I have learned the importance of networking. I believe it is crucial for students and anyone entering the workforce to understand the importance of networking. Today, we're going to be going over studies and strategies associated with networking to show that it is the main reason someone can land a job. Networking has been proven to be the most efficient way someone can land a job. This study done by Right Management surveyed 60,000 clients in 2008, 2010, and 2013. It found that networking was the most efficient way to land a job over internet job boards, agencies, and even direct approaching. 1 out of every 2 employers will hire 1 out of every 5 referrals. Of this group, 65% of them will receive higher benefits and perks just off the basis of a really good referral through a networking system. There are 2 ways to network: face-to-face and not face-to-face. Social media is a very good way of networking. Study provided by LinkedIn, which is the best social media site for networking, has over 467 million users and over 1 billion resumes. Provided this study. This study shows how people got jobs in 2015 and 2016. As you can see in red, networking takes the cake again. There are 2 different types of networking. It is very important to realize that one is, in fact, better than the other. Face-to-face networking has been proven to be more efficient than social media, LinkedIn, phone calls, etc. This study, prepared by Oxford Economics and reported on by the Wall Street Journal, shows the potential loss of current customers and revenue from not meeting in person. In job fields such as manufacturing, education and health, professional services, and so on, you can see that there is a percentage of current customers lost and a percentage of revenue lost. The Huffington Post wrote an article about the importance of nurturing your network. Nurturing your network is following up with it after it's been established. This can mean spontaneously checking in with your network, visiting them when you're traveling, and most importantly, sharing opportunities with them. And that's the real reason you have a network. Hopefully, you share opportunities with them that they take advantage of, and in return, they'll share opportunities with you that you can take advantage of. Hopefully, one day you'll find yourself at a networking event. A networking event could be a lunch or a dinner where people in the workforce come to communicate. They can be overwhelming, so there are a few things one can do to better manage a networking event. It kind of relates to how do you eat an elephant? You take one bite at a time. You go and set goals for yourself. I'm going to talk to this many people, or I'm going to hand out this many business cards. Maybe instead of talking to the entire group, pick out a couple people and communicate with just them in a small group. Make sure you always have enough business cards on you, because you can never hand out enough business cards. And if you want to take it a step further, have a couple copies of your resume in your car, so if you do find the opportunity, you can hand someone a resume, which would be great. When communicating with someone face-to-face, it's always good to remember the basics. This is simple communication skills. Look at the speaker, eye contact, firm handshake, ask questions, be engaged in the conversation, because first impressions do mean a lot, and they can go a long way consciously and subconsciously. Personal experience of networking that I've had was me and my family actually a couple weeks ago took a trip to Stuart, Florida to visit some family. While we were sitting on the beach, we started talking to a family a couple chairs down. We started to talk about how I was a pilot, and the man was very interested. Eventually we found out that this man actually built homes in our town. Once the conversation was kind of over, I moved my chair over next to this man, and I introduced myself. I got his name, his phone number, and his email, and I gave him my name, my phone number, and my email. And I told him one day, if you ever need a pilot, I would be there, and I would love to hear from him. And it's things like that that go a long way for people. Again, consciously and subconsciously, because first impressions do mean a lot. Lastly, I would love to leave you with this quote. A networking event is a farmer event, not a hunter event. You're there to plant the seeds, to cultivate your garden, not bag prey. Networking isn't taking an apple from a tree. It's digging up the dirt and putting the seed in the ground that will grow your own apple tree, thus your network. I hope that everyone understands the value and importance of networking and will use it effectively as they enter the workplace. Thank you for your time, and go build your network.